Hello everyone and welcome. We're here for Kripalu Yoga in a Chair. My name is Jackie. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to spending these next 45 minutes or so with you, exploring some more intermediate yoga postures. So this series is actually designed for people that have some level of yoga experience or a fitness level that supports some little bit more challenging yoga movements or asanas. So if you're a brand new beginner, you can certainly start with the first one and give that a try in the beginner series. And then if that seems like it's super easy for you, this might be something to challenge yourself a little bit today. So we're going to begin with a centering, very short meditation, a little breath work, pranayama, move into some warm-ups, do a few postures. For a couple of them, we're going to actually get out of our chair and come to our feet, and then come back down to the chair, and there we'll do our cool down and then our closing meditation, shavasana at the end. So you're just going to work to the best of your ability. Anything that is not right for you, feel free to modify or change. I will certainly offer some modifications, but feel free to make any of your own choices. You want to do what's right for your body. So with that being said, if you have a strap, a yoga strap, or another suitable prop would be a men's tie. I would offer a couple of postures that are going to use a strap today. So just have those handy, or if you don't, these can certainly be done without straps. It may just give you a little bit more mobility using the strap today. So let's begin. So coming to a comfortable seat with your feet on the floor, about hip width distance apart, and we judge that by putting our hands together in two fists and placing them between our knees. That should be the approximate width of hips width distance. Your feet are flat on the floor, your hips and knees form a nice 90-degree angle, and you may even want to move a little bit of your abundance, if you have any, away from the chair and feel that nice firm connection. Nice long upright spine, shoulders back and down, crown of the head stretches toward the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, let it go. Another deep breath in, and then exhale, let it go. Let your eyes softly close or your gaze float down toward the ground. One more breath in. And as you exhale, letting go of any tension that you're holding on to coming to practice. And let's just take a little dive inside, just beginning to notice what's happening for you today. Let your breath start to deepen. And then your exhalations deepen, matching the length of your inhalations. Noticing any areas of tension or tightness that you may have, and trying to coax a little bit of your breath out into those spots. Place a hand on your belly and another hand on your heart. And next time you inhale, feel your belly expand like a balloon. Your ribs flare open, your chest lifts as the breath comes all the way up to the top. And then as you exhale, softening, pulling that navel back toward your spine. And then beginning again. Inhale, that belly fills your hand. Ribs lift, chest rises. Exhale, squeezing empty. Keep that motion going in this complete yogic breath, 3-part breath, Dirga Pranayama. It's a very calming, soothing breath. Bringing some introspection into your practice this morning. Two more rounds. And as you let go of that final Dirga breath, let your hands come back down to your lap. Allow your breath to return to its normal cadence. And let your thoughts rest on one thing that you are grateful for today. Whatever that is. Might be the yummy breakfast that you enjoyed, or it could be someone that really feels close to you that you're so thankful for. An experience that you had that made you richer. And just pay homage to that feeling. And bringing your hands into a prayer position with your thumbs right at your sternum. If you would like to join me by opening our practice with the sound of Om, you can share in that sound. If you'd like to just listen and absorb the vibration, that's fine too. Om is the universal sound of being. So just inhale. And then letting your hands come back down to your lap, your eyes open up to take in a little bit of light and space. Inhale, lift those shoulders all the way up underneath your ears, and then exhale, let them drop down. Inhale, your shoulders up. Exhale, let them drop down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Let your chin come forward as you exhale, touching it onto your chest, and then inhale, lift your gaze over to your right side. And I would avoid, exhale through the front, let your gaze float over to the left, rolling your head all the way around. If your neck is a little sensitive, that could create a little bit of tension. So just gently let your neck sweep through the front of your body, just opening it up. We'll go one more time right, and then one more time left, and then bring that chin right through center. Take a breath in, lift your gaze forward to a neutral spine. Take your palms out to your side. Inhale, arms come up. Place your fingertips right on your shoulders. And then imagine that your elbows are like little pencils. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, drop them down. And using that breath, imagine you're drawing circles on the walls with those pencils on your elbows, starting to bring a little bit of motion into your shoulders here. And then pausing, reverse that direction. Getting a nice looseness here. And next time you come back to a neutral position, unfurl those fingertips, let your arms float down, give your fingers a little bit of a wiggle. Take your hands, bring them in front, interlace your fingers, extend your arms out in front. Your palms are facing your body here. Take a breath in, lift those arms up overhead. And your fingers, your palms are pointed down at your head. Flip those palms and press those hands away. Exhale, let your hands sweep down alongside. As they come out in front, interlace those fingers again. Inhale, up and overhead. Flip the palms, press away. Getting nice and long in the spine. Exhale, drop the arms down. Let the hands sweep up, interlace those fingers. Inhale, up one more time. Nice tall spine, lifting up. Crown of the head stretches, palms flip, pressing away. Exhale, drop the hands down along the sides. Give those arms a little shake if you need to again. Take a breath in and exhale. So hands come onto the tops of the thighs as we move through a seated cat-cow. So imagine in your mind the Halloween cat with the back arched, and then the cow with that big belly dipping down toward the earth. And that's what you're going to do with your spine. So from this seated pose, hands on the thighs, take a breath in. Lift your chest, your belly comes forward, your gaze floats up toward the ceiling. That's cow. Exhale, round that spine, pull that navel, your hands slide down on your thighs, cat. Inhale, lift, gaze floats up toward the ceiling. Exhale, round that spine, hands float down. Inhale, gaze lifts up. Exhale, come back through center. Back, neutral spine, roll those shoulder blades up, back, and down. Now, Opportunity here for you to use that strap or that men's tie if you have it, or any length of a belt would work, whatever would seem to make sense. Just loosely drape that strap over your lap and have one hand on either side. Pulling that breath in as you lift your arms up overhead. Let your hands slide out to the edges as much as is comfortable, and then drop that left arm down, pressing away with that right hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back through center, lifting up again. Inhale, drop down with that right hand, press away with the left. Exhale, back through center. One more time. Exhale, back up. Down with the right. Exhale, back through center. Slide your hands along that strap as wide as is comfortable. Pull your breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly bring that strap down. Let it rest on your thighs. Give your fingers a little shake. Let that stretch out of your body. So coming back through center, hinging forward at your hips, your hands rest easy on your thighs. As you exhale, come over to the right, move your body back over to the left. Inhale, going forward. Exhale, back around. Little hip circles here. Next time you're up at the top, pause. And then exhale through front and center. Inhale, moving in that opposite direction, really bringing some strength into your hips, easing. One more time, coming back through center. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Shifting back in your seat, once again making sure those sits bones are intact, feet flat on the floor. Nice tall spine, crown of the head stretching toward the ceiling. Let your hands come down by your sides, fingertips point toward the earth. Let your breath come in as you begin Tadasana, the mountain pose. You can stay here, that's certainly okay, or options for your arm are to bring your hands out in front as if you're holding a tray. Your arms can come out to the side in a cactus pose. Or inhale, arms up, deep V overhead. Let that breath flow in. And exhale out. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, let those arms float slowly down by your sides. And maybe bring those hands to the front of the body. Just hug your belly, hold your belly in your hands. Or maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Just feel your energy, your prana, your chi, your ki. Just feel it start to flow. And then as you exhale, let that left hand come to just find a little bit of a brace on the side of the chair, just holding onto the side, wherever feels comfortable, maybe the leg or the seat. Take your right palm, turn it up toward the ceiling. Take a breath in, and as you inhale, bring that arm overhead and just look up under your armpit. Gazing up at the ceiling, let the breath come in, and then exhale. One more time, inhale, and then exhale, coming up straight through center. Now, let that right hand land anywhere on the chair. Turn that left palm up, and inhale that left arm up and over, gazing under that arm, looking up at the ceiling. And again, this is going to feel a little bit different on each side. We're not even. And depending on how your shoulder mobility is, this could feel really different on this side. Next time you exhale, let that hand float up and over and down. Let that left hand rest on the chair. Right arm comes up and over, but this time, instead of looking up at the ceiling, look down at the left side of the ground, maybe at your left foot, at the left side of the floor, and just notice how this stretch is different when you shift your gaze. You're getting a nice deep stretch in that side body. One more deep, rich breath in. Exhale, lift up through center. Let that hand come over to that right side. Left hand palm up, lifting up and over. Gaze is down, either at the foot, at the floor. Just again, noticing how this feels different. On that next exhale, lift up through center. This time stretch both hands up, reaching up as high as you can go, almost as if you would lift your bottom up off the chair. And then turn your palms out. Exhale, drop your hands down by your sides. Give them a little bit of a shake. Bring your arms up, pressing away. Leaning over to the left, keeping your hips connected to the chair. Exhale through center. Inhale, pressing over to the right. Exhale through center, pressing left. Exhale through center, pressing right. Exhale through center. One more time, pressing. Keeping those sits bones connected. Exhale through center. Inhale. Last time right. Exhale through center. Release those hands down by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. Now, coming to stand, begin to rise up from the chair and coming around behind the chair for the practice of tree pose, which is a balance pose. So using the chair as a prop if you need it, shifting your weight into your left foot, keeping your fingertips on the back of your chair. So weight is evenly distributed through the four corners of your left foot. Bending into your right knee. the tips of your toes are resting on the ground. Take a breath in and exhale. Begin to rotate out with that right knee. The heel comes to the inside of the ankle. Option to lift that foot and place it on your calf for a little extra balance. Or if you feel really flexible, place that foot on the inside of your thigh, keeping your fingertips on the chair for balance. Staying here, maybe you take the opportunity, if you have a lot of flexibility, to keep that left hand extended or right there on the chair. Take a breath in and then exhale. Breath in and then exhale. One more time. Inhale. As you exhale, if you had that hand extended, bring that hand down. Turn that right knee to face the front of the room. Let that foot come to rest back down. Shifting over, rotate out on that left foot, ankle, releasing that pose. It was a lot of work, a lot of balance in tree pose. And now we prepare to move to the other side. So we place our right foot on the floor. And again, remember, one side is completely different. If you have great balance on one side, you might feel a little bit uneasy on the other. That's perfectly normal. So weight evenly distributed in all four corners of the right foot. Coming up onto the tiptoes of your left foot. Bend in the knee. Rotate that knee out. Let the heel rest on the inside of your ankle. Fingertips or palms on the back of the chair. Gaze forward. Take a breath in. Keep your toes connected to the ground or bring the sole of that foot to the inside of your calf, keeping that knee out and open. Hands can stay on the chair, or opportunity to inhale, lift that right arm up and out. One more breath. As you exhale, bring that hand down, turn that knee to face the front of the room, release that left foot down, rotate out that right ankle, that right foot. Beautiful. Now, taking your hands, put your hands on your hips, spread your feet about hip width distance apart, and then opportunity here to roll those hips out and away. And you can always use the chair here for a little bit of extra balance, soft knees, and then pause, reverse that direction. One more time. And then come back through center. Once again, give yourself a little synovial shake where you move that fluid around your body. Turning that chair, or turn yourself if your chair isn't easy to move. And again, this is an option. If you'd like a little bit stronger part of your practice, you can inhale that right foot up, Your left foot is on the ground. Your big toes are slightly pointed toward the left. Place your hands right on top of your right thigh. Take a breath in, lift your spine long, and then as you exhale, hinge forward, placing your hands right on your thigh, feeling a nice stretch, a little bit of a lunge here. One more breath. And then we'll exhale, we'll come back up to stand. We'll bring that right foot down to the floor. Roll that out if we need to. And then planting that right foot with the toes pointed up, angled a little bit toward the right. Inhale, lift that left foot, place it right on top of that chair. Your hands come right on top of your thigh. Spine is long. Looking forward, take a breath in. Begin to hinge forward from the hips, just putting that little bit of a stretch in the back of the right leg, bending into that hip. Very gentle. One more breath. As you exhale, releasing that stretch, bring that left foot down. And again here, maybe you rotate those hips out a little bit. And then come back into your seat. Those hips connected. Take a breath in and exhale. As you breathe in, lifting up with that right leg, crossing that right leg over the ankle, just on top of that left knee. And this may not be an option for everyone, but just place that right hand on the outside of that right knee, your left hand right on the ankle, if you can do this. Lifting up long, just begin to hinge forward, just a little bit of a stretch here. This is a seated pigeon pose. It's great for opening hips. But again, if you've been advised by your doctor not to do any kind of poses like this, just keep your feet on the floor and maybe cross at the ankles. That might be a good option. And we're going to take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to let our hands come back. We're going to sit up, let that foot come down. Place that heel on the floor, roll from the heel to the ball of the foot, back from the heel to the ball of the foot, and back. Planting that right foot on the floor. Take a breath in, inhale, begin to lift that left leg up, crossing that left ankle over that right knee, placing the right hand right on that left knee, and then the right hand on the right ankle. So that's left hand on left knee, right hand on right ankle. And this might be all you can do. But if you'd like to go a little bit further, inhale, begin to hinge forward. Let your gaze come to the floor, opening up that hip. One more breath. As you exhale, coming back up to sit, uncrossing that foot, rolling from the heel to the ball of the foot, the heel to the ball of the foot, back and forth. Breathe in, lift both of those legs up in the air, circling around with your toes. Opposite direction. Release those feet back down. Inhale, lift that left leg pointing and flexing. Point and flex and point and flex. And one more point and flex. Release that foot back down. Inhale, right foot comes up, point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. Exhale, let that foot come to back to rest right on the floor. Shift yourself back into the chair. Inhale. And then exhale. Take one more nice deep inhale in. And as you exhale, let your eyes drift closed. Your hands can rest on your thighs or in a palms up position, or you can just make a little pillow with your hands in your lap. And begin to settle into your seat as we prepare for our Shavasana, our corpse pose, seated corpse pose. So letting go of any conscious control of your breath. Letting your body just breathe. Something that might be useful to repeat to yourself is a little bit of a mantra, and it's called relax, release, and let go. So as you're sitting here, just repeat these words. Relax, release, and let go. Maybe using verbs and adjectives will help. I am relaxed. I will release. I will let go. Your body's supported by the chair beneath you. No need to use any muscle memory. Just allow yourself to relax, release, and let go. begin to bring yourself back to your breath. The sensation of your body breathing, the rise and fall of your chest and your belly, making little circles on your fingertips with your thumb, beginning to wiggle the tips of your toes. Letting your breath begin to deepen. Reaching up, stretching your hands up nice and high overhead. Your legs extend. Full body stretch. And then exhale, bring everything back down. A quote I share with you as we prepare to close from Craig Hamilton. True meditation is about being fully present with everything that is, including discomforts and challenges. It is not an escape from life. So bringing your hands into that prayer position, Anjali Mudra, with your thumbs right at your heart center. Noticing any shifting or changing that you have experienced with our practice today. With my gratitude for joining in, I hope to see you again next time. So before we close, if you'd like to join me in chanting one final Om, take a deep breath in. I bow to the light in you with the light that's present in me. Namaste, and thank you for being a part of this practice today.